How to Talk with Anyone. Alex lived in a small town, content in their familiar world, never truly considering the vast expanse of communication beyond their native tongue. English, to them, was just another subject in school, something distant and impractical for daily life. The thought of actively engaging with it seemed unnecessary, almost a burden, especially when the need felt so remote in their sheltered existence. The idea of how to talk with anyone in a foreign language felt utterly daunting, almost like a superpower reserved for others. Alex had always believed that knowing their own language was sufficient for all their needs, limiting connections to their immediate community and local culture. This comfortable bubble, however, was about to be gently, but firmly, burst open, ushering in a new perspective. One bustling afternoon, a group of international tourists, visibly lost, approached Alex, speaking animatedly in flawless English. Alex, usually helpful, stood frozen, unable to comprehend or offer assistance. The tourists' hopeful faces slowly dissolved into confusion, then disappointment, as Alex mumbled apologies in their native tongue, feeling a deep pang of regret. That moment was a pivotal turning point. The inability to bridge that simple communication gap struck Alex profoundly. It wasn't just about helping, it was about connecting, understanding, and being part of a larger world. The question, how to talk in English, suddenly transformed from an academic chore into an urgent personal necessity, a bridge yearning to be built. The initial steps were tentative, filled with self-doubt and the overwhelming feeling of inadequacy. Alex began with simple phrases, practicing in front of a mirror, feeling foolish but determined. The fear of making mistakes was immense, a towering barrier to overcome. Yet, the memory of those tourists' faces fueled a growing resolve to finally conquer this linguistic mountain. Alex soon realized that genuine conversation wasn't about flawless grammar but about genuine connection. One of the earliest talking tips Alex learned was to embrace imperfections, focusing on conveying meaning rather than achieving textbook accuracy. This shift in mindset was incredibly liberating, significantly reducing the pressure to be perfect from the very beginning. The journey truly began with active listening. Listen English became a daily ritual, starting with children's songs and simple podcasts. Alex immersed themselves in the sounds, rhythms, and intonations of the language, allowing the unfamiliar patterns to gradually become more natural and comprehensible. This consistent auditory exposure built a strong foundational understanding. Next, Alex discovered the magic of learn English through stories. Reading simple short stories, then graduating to young adult novels, transformed learning from a chore into an enjoyable adventure. The narratives provided context for new vocabulary and grammar, making acquisition intuitive and memorable, embedding words naturally within compelling plots and characters' dialogues. Audiobooks were particularly impactful, allowing Alex to simultaneously listen English and follow along with the written text. This dual approach enhanced comprehension, improved pronunciation, and deepened vocabulary retention, making learning multisensory and highly effective. The engaging plots kept motivation high, proving that learning could indeed be profoundly entertaining. There was a brief period of intense frustration, during which the thought, "Why you should not learn English," crept insidiously into Alex's mind. Progress seemed to halt, new words felt impossible to remember, and conversations often ended in awkward silences. This plateau was discouraging, making Alex question the entire endeavor and the effort invested so far. This moment of doubt, however, served as an unexpected catalyst. Alex realized the question wasn't about whether to learn English, but how to persevere through challenges. The answer to why you should not learn English became clear only if it ceases to bring joy or purpose, which, for Alex, it deeply did, despite temporary setbacks and frustrations. The renewed determination led Alex to research how to learn English more effectively, seeking advice from polyglots and successful language learners. It became clear that a structured, yet flexible, approach was crucial for sustained progress and building real fluency. This holistic perspective embraced multiple learning modalities, moving beyond just textbooks and memorization techniques. One invaluable talking tip was shadowing, listening to a native speaker and immediately repeating their words, mimicking their pronunciation and intonation. This practice honed Alex's articulation and natural speech patterns, building muscle memory for spoken English. It was a challenging but incredibly rewarding exercise, visibly improving fluency over time. Another crucial tip: record oneself speaking. Alex started recording daily monologues about their day, then critically listened back, identifying areas for improvement in pronunciation, grammar, and fluency. This self-assessment was empowering, providing objective feedback without the pressure of a live audience, fostering consistent, gradual self-correction and development. Alex also actively sought opportunities to talk with anyone willing to practice. Online language exchange platforms became invaluable, connecting Alex with native speakers eager to share their language and culture. These conversations, though sometimes challenging, were exhilarating, providing real-world application for all the learned vocabulary and grammar rules. The fear of making mistakes slowly dissipated, replaced by the excitement of genuine interaction. Each conversation, no matter how brief or imperfect, built confidence and reinforced the practical value of English. This constant, real-world application was the ultimate way of learning English, far more effective than rote memorization alone for true communication. To ensure consistent progress, Alex developed an English study plan for talking, a personalized daily routine. This plan wasn't rigid, but it provided a framework for daily immersion: 30 minutes of listening, 20 minutes of reading, and 15 minutes of dedicated speaking practice, often self-talk or prepared dialogues, ensuring all skills were actively engaged. Mondays might focus on describing past events, Tuesdays on expressing future plans, and Wednesdays on giving opinions. This thematic approach expanded Alex's vocabulary in specific contexts, making conversational topics more accessible. The structured English study plan for talking provided a clear roadmap, turning ambitious goals into manageable daily steps towards fluency. The journey of learning English had become a very interesting story for Alex, filled with personal triumphs and valuable lessons. It was no longer just about mastering a language, it was about self-discovery, resilience, and pushing beyond perceived limitations. Each new word learned and every successful conversation felt like a significant milestone achieved. Alex found immense joy in understanding English songs, appreciating foreign films without subtitles, and engaging deeply with people from diverse backgrounds. The ability to talk with anyone transformed travel experiences and enriched cultural understanding. It truly opened up a world of possibilities that had previously been inaccessible and unimaginable. No longer was English seen as a barrier but as a vital key, unlocking new relationships and broadening perspectives. The initial question, why you should not learn English, seemed utterly ridiculous in light of the profound personal growth and expanded horizons Alex had experienced through this rewarding linguistic journey. Instead, it became clear why learning English, or any new language, could be a profoundly enriching endeavor for anyone seeking to connect, grow, and explore beyond their familiar world. Alex's story serves as a testament to the transformative power of language acquisition when approached with perseverance and a genuine desire to communicate effectively. The confidence gained through speaking English permeated other areas of Alex's life, fostering a bolder, more open approach to challenges. The initial shyness gave way to an eagerness to engage, to learn, and to share, demonstrating the far-reaching positive impacts of overcoming a significant personal hurdle through dedicated language study. Alex now frequently shared their personal, talking tips with aspiring English learners, emphasizing the importance of consistency, patience, and embracing every mistake as a crucial learning opportunity. The message was always clear: progress, not perfection, is the true measure of success in the challenging but rewarding journey of language acquisition. The most important piece of advice Alex offered was simple: how to talk in English is less about having an extensive vocabulary and more about the courage to start, to make sounds, and to keep trying. Communication triumphs over grammatical precision in the early stages, laying the foundation for natural fluency over time. The journey from a hesitant beginner to a confident communicator was undoubtedly Alex's very interesting story. It wasn't just about language, it was about transforming a life, opening doors, and discovering a new, more interconnected version of oneself. The world shrunk, not in size, but in perceived distance, as communication became effortless and natural. Alex continued to listen English daily, always finding new podcasts, audiobooks, and documentaries to keep the immersion alive and ongoing. Learning was now a lifelong pursuit, fueled by genuine curiosity and the joy of continuous discovery within the vast landscape of the English language and its diverse cultures. The commitment to learn English through stories remained strong, with Alex exploring various genres and authors, each offering unique perspectives and expanding linguistic understanding. This method made the continuous acquisition of vocabulary and complex sentence structures feel less like study and more like engaging entertainment. The talking tips Alex had adopted became second nature, from shadowing native speakers to practicing self-talk during mundane tasks. These consistent micro-practices compounded over time, leading to significant improvements in fluency, pronunciation, and the overall naturalness of their spoken English conversations. Alex's personalized way of learning English was a dynamic blend of structured study and organic immersion, constantly adapting to new challenges and discoveries. It highlighted that there isn't one single perfect method, but rather a combination of techniques tailored to individual learning styles and preferences for maximum effectiveness. The English study plan for talking evolved, incorporating more advanced topics and nuanced grammar points, but always maintaining a focus on practical application in real conversations. It emphasized that true fluency comes from consistent, deliberate practice, not just passive absorption of knowledge, but active, conscious engagement. The ability to talk with anyone now brought immense satisfaction, allowing Alex to build genuine friendships with people from all corners of the globe. These connections enriched Alex's life immeasurably, proving that language is indeed the ultimate bridge between cultures and individuals, fostering mutual understanding and respect. Alex's transformation was a living testament to the fact that how to learn English is a deeply personal journey, unique for everyone, but universally rewarding for those who persevere. It's about finding joy in the process, celebrating small victories, and embracing the inevitable challenges as opportunities for growth and resilience. The question, why you should not learn English, which once plagued Alex, now seemed utterly absurd. The benefits far outweighed any initial struggles, proving that the decision to learn was one of the best choices ever made, opening up a future filled with boundless possibilities and exciting new adventures. Alex's very interesting story wasn't just about learning words, it was about courage, adaptability, and the profound human desire to connect. It was about breaking down perceived barriers and building bridges, one word, one phrase, one conversation at a time, towards a more interconnected and understanding world. The journey solidified the belief that anyone, regardless of their starting point, can master English if they apply consistent effort and adopt effective learning strategies. It demystified the process, showing that fluency is a gradual accumulation of small, daily practices, not an impossible, insurmountable mountain to climb alone. Alex's confidence in how to talk in English grew exponentially, allowing for spontaneous conversations on any topic, without fear or hesitation. This newfound ease made every interaction an opportunity for further learning and connection, transforming everyday encounters into delightful linguistic adventures and opportunities for growth. The power of "Listen English" became even more apparent as Alex started grasping subtle nuances, humor, and cultural references previously missed. Active listening skills improved not just comprehension, but also responsiveness in conversations, enabling richer and more engaging dialogues with native speakers. Continuing to learn English through stories provided a constant source of new vocabulary and idiomatic expressions in context, making them memorable and practical for real-life use. The narrative served as mental maps, helping to organize and retrieve language effortlessly during spontaneous discussions and interactions. The talking tips Alex continued to practice, like mirroring native speakers' pronunciation and intonation, polished their accent and made their speech sound more natural and fluent. These consistent, small efforts contributed significantly to the overall improvement in conversational abilities and confidence. Alex's personalized way of learning English underscored the importance of integrating all four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Neglecting any one area would create an imbalance, hindering overall progress towards comprehensive language proficiency and confident, natural communication in diverse settings. The meticulously crafted English study plan for talking provided the necessary discipline and structure, but also the flexibility to adjust when life inevitably intervened. It was a guide, not a dictator, ensuring consistent, manageable progress without leading to burnout or feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of material. Through their journey, Alex demonstrated that how to talk with anyone in English is less about innate talent and more about relentless practice and genuine desire. The ability to connect transcends mere vocabulary. It stems from a willingness to engage, to be vulnerable, and to learn from every interaction and experience. The initial apprehension about why you should not learn English had transformed into a profound conviction about why everyone should embrace the challenge. The rewards extend far beyond language proficiency, touching upon personal growth, cultural enrichment, and the joy of genuine human connection across borders and backgrounds. Alex's inspiring, very interesting story continues to unfold, with new experiences and connections forged daily through the power of English. It's a testament to lifelong learning, to the continuous pursuit of growth, and to the remarkable ability of language to unite people, fostering understanding and empathy across vast distances. So, if you're still pondering how to learn English or wondering about its true value, let Alex's journey be your guiding light. Embrace the process, utilize the tips, and prepare to embark on your own incredible linguistic adventure, transforming your world one word and one conversation at a time, just as Alex did. Remember, the key to how to talk in English lies in consistent practice, active listening, and a brave willingness to make mistakes. Each error is a stepping stone, not a setback, pushing you closer to fluency and confidence in every spoken interaction you encounter. Your unique way of learning English will be shaped by your experiences, your goals, and your persistence. There is no single perfect path, but countless effective strategies to explore, adapt, and integrate into your personal study routine for maximum progress and enjoyment along the way. The English Study Plan for Talking is merely a framework. Your dedication and consistent application are what truly bring it to life. Set achievable daily goals, celebrate small victories, and remember that every moment spent engaging with English is a step towards your conversational mastery and fluency. Alex's very interesting story vividly illustrates that the journey of language learning is far more than just acquiring words. It's about unlocking a new self. It's about becoming more confident, more open, and more connected to the diverse tapestry of humanity, enriching your life immeasurably. So, stop procrastinating and start your own linguistic adventure today. Embrace how to talk with anyone by taking that first brave step. The world is waiting, eager to hear your unique voice, now confidently expressed in English, ready to bridge gaps and build connections. Let's make it happen. Your story of learning English will be just as fascinating, a testament to your perseverance and passion. Don't let doubt hold you back. The world awaits your voice. Every conversation is an opportunity. Every mistake, a lesson. Every word, a step forward. Your English journey awaits.